I just want to say I appreciate the opportunity to come and spend some time with you guys at Sales Boost. Pat Clark has been an unbelievable resource for me. I'll give you the quick skinny on my story, and then we'll get rolling right into it. But I started cleaning about 20 years ago. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what I was doing. I was one of the guys that probably some of you may have posted photos about, hey, look at this clown with a backpack sprayer and a Northern Tool pressure washer. That was me. And basically I just ended up, saw an opportunity for a construction company I was working for. I grew up in the trades, blue collar, working construction. And I was an installation manager for a large company, and I keep seeing these invoices come in every week. A guy was out cleaning all week, $750, $800, $1,000, and I went to the owner. I'm like, "What's this about?" He goes like, "Well, hey, what we do is we pressure wash the house before we put siding, vinyl wrap, put the vinyl on it before we wrap the trim to clean the house, get rid of the mold, and see if there's any rotten wood." I'm like, "Well, I'll tell you what. You're paying this guy a flat fee of $250 a house, whether it's 1,200 square feet or 3,200 square feet." I said, "If I get a pressure washer, would you pay me?" He's like, "Yeah, you give me a $20 kickback and it's yours." So basically that's how I started cleaning. I run the business all during the week, and then on Saturdays I'd stack up 4, 5, 6 jobs, go out and make $1,000. That's how I started cleaning. I didn't know anything. We didn't have the resources, right, that we have now. We didn't have Sales Boost. We didn't have guys we can call and say, "Hey, how do you clean?" JC, we see some of the posts that you put up there. "How do you do this?" No, it's like I just knew bleach killed mold. I mixed it 1-to-1, put it in a backpack sprayer, crazy. But we're like, shh, rinse it off, and that's how I got started. But in between then, I spent about 16 seasons working in NASCAR as a high-performance pit crew coach, and kind of put the cleaning on the side. And then about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I spoke at the UA, a now somewhat difficult organization to deal with. But I spoke at that convention. When I pulled in the convention, I saw all these brand new F-250s, the trailers. I'm like, wait a second, this has come a long way, man, from where I've been. And basically that kind of reignited my desire to start cleaning and build a second revenue stream. And that's what I did. So I started cleaning full part-time again. And then as a matter of fact, coming up in this year, April 7th will be 1 year I've been at it full-time. Because of some stuff that happened in corporate America, but I'm a multiple revenue stream guy. So I'm in the business, I clean, and I enjoy it. So what I want to talk to you today about, and Pat kind of started it, and he didn't steal too much of my thunder, but he stole a little bit. We're talking about DISC personality profiles. Are you guys familiar, any of you familiar with DISC? Have you heard the terminology DISC? You want to give me a thumbnail, what?
Yeah, it's like 4 different personality types, and you can be like a blend of a couple of them, and it's basically putting the right people in the right positions, because some people are real introverts and are risk averse, and then there's people like most entrepreneurs that are extroverts and risk takers.
Right. And
you just have to be in the right spot. You don't want to put an accountant in a salesperson's position or vice versa.
All right, so that you're basically on point. And here's, gang, what we're covering today is typically about a 3.5, 4 hour session. So I'm going to be cramming some stuff, and we're going to just be hitting some high points. What I want you to come away with today is basically that thumbnail of what DISC is and how it applies to your sales. And now what you learn, you'll be able to apply to your employees, your family, some of your personal stuff. But having a general understanding of this information, I'm telling you, will be life-changing. I considered it an MRI of my personality when I got my training and certification in this. So what is DISC? You've heard of personality quotient, right? Right? You've heard of EQ, right? Have a high EQ. But personality quotient, your intelligent quotient measures your intelligence, your IQ. Your PQ measures your personality quotient, or EQ, emotional quotient. And that's what we're talking about today, all right? PQ. So why? Just quickly. Understanding DISC will give you insights to yourself, recognizing your blind spots, and developing better relationships. And make sure I'm not blocking you.